Welcome back, everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Stoneshard with the dual-wielding axe. Jorgrim build. It's going pretty good. We're out here in Osbrook. We're just going to hop in here, start doing some jobs. We picked up this job at the end of the last episode to head here and kill the cult leader, of course. Lest we forget. Should have waited for him to come to me, but that's okay. Got a sneaky attack there. Nice. Focus on you now. Okay. Take care of business. This guy's gonna step on that. Very nice. Thematic. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You love to see them do it to themselves, really. Alright. And we're going to have to start figuring out what we're going to do with energy, because our energy costs from dual wielding and having axes is pretty freaking high. Nice counter. So we might end up going more into vitality than I kind of initially planned on. It's also part of the reason why I don't think we're going to do heavy armor at all, because the cost alone is already high enough. You almost done, possibly. Let's see if we can finish you off with this. Nope, not quite. But your armor, no, your weapon's down, so focus on you. You got staggered. Nice counter. Perfect. The heavy armor is a nice protection. I'll give him that. Come here. Perfect. Ah, okay. That is a little unfortunate. You're going to stand here, which is kind of funny to me. Used his 5 right there. Okay, now you're standing back there. Well, not really what I wanted, but... okay. What are you doing? You're fine. You're less fine. We killed you with a nice counter there. How are you doing? You're bleeding. Pull you away from your friends so you don't go on an eating spree. Let's hold off. I want to try to... Never mind, he's dead. I was going to try to save my energy for this, just in case it came down to it, but... never mind. I'm going to take this, because we always take that. I've never, ever forgotten to do that. And you can't tell me otherwise. More traps. Perfect. Mage gear. Go figure. Alright. Well, at least it's gear, not just money. Guess. Ooh, hello, sir. Doing some big damage to him. I'm kind of surprised he's still up. Oh. Let's go ahead. Pop a couple on that guy. We're taking more damage here than we were in the other place, that's for sure. Treasures, more treasures. Okay. These restless spirits, I guess. Well, cult leader's down. We could technically leave, but let's get our loot. Speaking of which, 6. Okay. I did forget to repair it, so I want to make sure I'd have enough of these rooms. I'll leave that sword be. And we'll take those coins. Very nice, very nice. treasure. And what do we have it out here? More rooms to explore. Should leave me with 3 charges left. Very good. We'll take it. Okay. It's nice not being in a poisoned room, I'll give him that. What else do we have? We haven't gone these ways at all. Wow, we just kind of immediately found the boss. Took him out. Not bad. Unidentified ring. Oh, of course it's another one of these. Can't get away from those guys. Not really sure why I expected anything else, to be perfectly honest. Okay, that actually seems to be all the enemies then. Another copper ring, no thank you. We won't get the money for even identifying that, so let's just leave it. Those were tier 1 shoes that don't do me much good. That is a tier 1 axe. A felling axe, if I remember correct. So we'll leave it. We'll take those guys. These guys, that's a tier 1. That's a tier 2 brass ring, if I remember correctly. We'll decrease fumble, I believe. I don't want it. So, it can stay. Alright. Well, let's go back. We did this in under a day, so that's nice. Get that. A little bit of bonus for it. Oh. Hello, friends. Pull you away. And we even leveled. Look at that. So, let's take a quick look here. Our accuracy is getting respectable. It's not where I'd want it to be, but this is definitely doable. A fumble chance, not so much. So I think with that in mind, despite the fact that vitality could be better, despite the fact that extra health would be nice, let's go ahead and focus on agility, I think. And then we'll probably do fatality, and then we'll go back to strength and perception. I think that will be the plan. But I want to get this down. This fumble chance is way too high. If we fumble, we can't crit, and I want to crit, you know, just is what I like to do. One-handed axe, though, we should have some new things ready for us. Never mind, that already happened. Where am I? What's happening again? We'll be there before we know it, though. That's pretty nice. It's very nice. Okay, so what does that leave me? Go defensive tactics, which wouldn't be terrible. We could get opportune moment, which also wouldn't be terrible. We're not going to get as much from this as I would like. Sadly, because I don't see us doing a whole lot of counters. It's going to be a while before we get crits, but that energy would be good. Let's do wielding looking. We still have some love down here. Applies enough for everyone and delivers a dual strike. That's pretty nice. There's more than one adjacent enemy. Each target with this effect grants hands efficiency, dodge, counter. Okay. That's really nice stuff. Concentration. Hands efficiency, accuracy, fumble chance. That's pretty nice, actually. Wasn't I just saying how I wanted all those things? The problem is I'm worried we're not gonna have the energy to cast all those, at least not right now. Let's get concentration. That seems pretty solid, actually. And then I'm just gonna keep moving things down the road. We'll get one more axe ability, which is nice. There's a couple more really nice dual wielding ones, like Whirlwind, of course. And Deflect. And then, of course, obviously enough for everyone, which is a nice attack maneuver. I'm just worried that unless we start wearing lighter armor or putting more in vitality, we're not going to have the energy to do a lot of these things. Especially since our one-handed axes are just going to keep costing more and more energy. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, here we are. He took a little bit of a nap just to get him to show up, but got my contract. I'm all done. We give him the trophy. He's not that pleased, but he does give me some extra money for it, and of course some extra rep, which is always really nice. How's our rep looking, by the way? Not surprisingly, we're looking pretty good here in Osberg, despite bartering. That's okay. We'll be up to Amity soon. Manshire, we're not too far from either. Hopefully we can fight that troll soon. The next round of contracts there, maybe we'll do them and then we'll fight that troll. I think that could be pretty nice, actually. And Bryn's actually not looking too far from Amity either. We're getting nice amounts here, which is pretty good. So we'll probably do that. Let's see, we're already level 10, which is nice, but won't be breaking any records or anything like that for fighting the troll. I'm sure by the time we get to it, it'll probably be 13, 14 would be my guess. But we'll see. For now, I'm going to head, I'm going to take some sleep, and then we're going to get the next contract going. So like how I walk up the stairs and he's just, well, give me a job. Okay, we're going to do this last jump here, the Bloodsuckers. What should I expect? I need more. And we'll say, great, thanks. It's going to hit me with a little bit of penalty to the reputation, but that's okay. I did stop and pick up some food. I made this, brought this, so we should be good for a while, I think. So let's head down there. We'll do this job. We'll probably pop over and do this cave, because why wouldn't we? We're right there. And then we'll see how that goes for us. Actually, not that I think it's going to come up, but while I'm thinking about it, let's buy a new crowbar, because I broke mine. There we go. Feels good to be prepared, you know? Alright, let's talk more rock. Let's get in here and kill the cult leader. Killing lots of cult leaders lately. Good on us. Breaking their stuff. Hey, free nails. We'll take those. So concentration, I think, is going to be pretty good for us. It would be really nice to get some of that hands efficiency going. Using abilities, trees, attack skills. This abilities, trees, attack skills. So the dual wielding attack skills reduces the number of stacks by 2. So that's something to be mindful of. If you're gonna go, and we didn't use a lot of this before, they're dual wielding with Leo because we didn't use any attack skills from this. So this really didn't do me a whole lot of good. It does me a lot more good now, which is actually pretty freaking awesome. Because we have attack skills from the weapons mastery that we can use to buff it up. If you're gonna go, Jesus, nice. Like, if you're gonna go dual wielding and have attack skills, it's almost, I think, just nice to kind of have this and stop. I mean, enough for everyone is nice. It gives you hands efficiency as well, but like this is kind of core. It feels like. Just how would you justify not getting whirlwind? It's so good. Dark is affected by enough for everyone dies. Okay, that's pretty good too. Okay, yeah, nice. I'm liking that. I'm liking look at that because just having this is really good. Come over here. All right. Oh, it's dealt with. We'll take those. There's a pot there that I'm gonna leave. What do we have over here? Look at this nerd. You don't naturally bald like that. That's a life choice you decided to do, you know? That's all I'm saying. Do that, just get the stack, I guess? It's nice. It's a nice stack. Yeah. What do we have in here? Treasure for me? Not so much. Yeah, we were looking good there for a second. Energy restoration's not terrible. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be keeping some of these capes. I plan to replace these two soon, and this at some point too. Some black power on that's actually not terrible. Not terrible at all. Anything good in here? We'll take those. We'll take those, sure. Take these guys. Gold nugget. Of course I will. Don't mind if I do. Perfect. Hey. That's never bad. I'm sure I could use that right now, actually. Getting there, getting there. You kind of need it the most. Makes sense. We walk in our boots. Wears them down more than the other armor. Alright, I will take that. It's not worth much, but I'll take it. Alright, probably no cult leader this way then. Take that oil. Probably not food grade, but you know what? It's okay. Should be able to drink it. You know, just cause. Just for walls. You just drink it and vomit immediately. Why not? You never know when you might want to actually induce vomiting. That's not even a joke. Could be a boss room. I'm surprised I didn't hear any of that, to be perfectly honest. The stacks of concentration up. Try not to burn too much energy. I'll raise my fatigue, and I don't think I really need to do it. Seems like just a corridor. Boss room could be in here, seeming like yes, based on the design. Take that identification scroll. Who wants to go talk about that noise? The boss does. Okay. That's ouchie, alright. Let's go ahead and get in there. Just cut through. Get those stacks up. He's hurting. And probably a good time to use this. Didn't even need it all. Take that hand. And try to fix my head. That first guy got me pretty good. Jerk. Good news is that beat's now mine. Assume he's tied to a stick. Yep. It's gonna be the one. This is the one. It's gonna have this giant bloody one-handed axe. It's gonna be awesome. Wrong ability. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Maybe not what I was hoping for, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and shove some of those in there. I'm just gonna... In fact, I'm gonna eat you too. Start shoving things in there. Can't put rings in there because they don't like me. It's a personal thing, I think. Okay, I'll take that. It's not that valuable, but I'll take it anyways. That's, you know, clean out the rest of the baddies, just cuz. This guy's a little bit more dangerous. Okay. I'll pass on that. Take the identification scroll. Ooh. I don't think we need the hay. I picked up a fair amount. Definitely don't need the ladle. That's okay, because this is where the big treasure is going to be. Here I am. Actually, not that bad. That really wasn't some of the worst treasure we found here. Okay. Well, the good news is I think that's pretty much it. So, why don't we go check out one of those caves? We are. Let's jump on inside. Seems like it could be people. Starting to fill up my inventory space is the only real issue here. Here's a pickaxe for those inclined, which could be us. That's copper. I'm not super excited about copper. You get like 20 of them, and they're not worth much. Oh, dog. Thank God it's not rock eaters. Just kind of sick of them. Getting killed by them last time didn't help. Who's next? What is that? It's not a bad weapon. Hey, I killed that guy. You gonna do something about it? Oh, don't stand against there. That is not what I wanted. Okay, good. Interrupted that big swing. Knew I got that crowbar for something. Okay. Don't think that's a huge need. We can probably combine those. Don't think that's a huge need. It's not ideal, but we could just take those and take this. Slurp. Be around the corners. Secret room in here would be kind of cool, you know? It's either this or the gallows. Time to bring the pain. Try me, scum. I like the little, like, conversations. Ooh, right on his head. He's out of this fight. You don't want it. Very good, very good. Bearded hatchet. Alright, we'll look at that in a second. We found Doggo. And Doggo brought with him boss. Okay. Get those stacks up. Very nice. Ooh, he felt that. Right. So. What? Oh. Okay. That was an empty verse though, right? Yep. Can I butcher you? Huh. I think I can still turn that into trophy, even though it's not going to increase my reward for some, you know, like a job. I didn't take a job for this, but I do want that wolf belt though. Leeches are free down at the river, so we'll leave the leech, I guess. Mm-hmm. Rough. This is getting to be rough. Just stinks because I want these, but I don't really have a use for them. This guy doesn't seem to be worth a whole lot either, depressingly. Alright, let's... Who'd we get off the pot? I guess we can buy those, so don't really need them. They're cheap to buy. Alrighty. This is what you like to see when you wake up in the morning, if you know what I mean. Go shove those in there. These things don't care about. Yeah, I'm not terribly upset about that, actually. But we will be ready to drop things off. This is getting a little crowded in my backpack. Let's see if there's other experience walking around here. That, I think, is gold. I might pick up the pickaxe for that guy. That looks like silver, actually. Okay. Well, there's room in that second purse, so we might just do that. Ooh, piece of cloth. Yep. Did you just shoot your dog? unfortunate. Okay, I'm so over you, it's not even funny. Yeah, keep taking aim. Let me catch up to you. What a dickbag. Can't stand that guy. I just want to repair my cape, you know? Actually, my belt. I'll repair the belt. Spirit. Thank you. I think that's iron. I think that's iron. I'll probably grab that pickaxe and check it out. Hey, not a bad little cave, if I say so myself. Here we are. I'll be there for now. Let's see. That might be silver. They're taller, they're silver usually. That's silver, alright. That's worth throwing in the bag. Good news, that means this one probably is too. Give it to me. There we go. Alright, let's check out. Okay. It might also be silver. I'm pretty sure the other one was gold. Which, for a tier 2 cave, I feel like we're getting some pretty big chunks of ore. Yeah, holy crap. What a day to be us. You're copper. You're gold. Let's grab him. Then we'll be on our way out. We'll turn in this job. Get some of that inventory space back that we also love. I don't think copper is worth filling up your inventory for. These other ones, though, very much so. Alright, gonna throw this guy on the ground. Pick up my crowbar, and then we'll see you go turn this in somewhere. Alright, went back to camp. Got a little bit of rest to polish off some of this fatigue. Now, let's, nice. Let's go ahead and turn in these trophies. I paid a visit to the Smoky Tunnel. Here's a trophy to prove it. Hold on a moment. So that was you that slaughtered everyone there? Rumor spread fast, you know. Not the place that was causing too much trouble, but wouldn't be right to leave you empty-handed. Very nice. Let's go. Alright, about my other contract, though. There. 616. And he'll tell everybody else about it. So that gets us up to amity. Then so look at that. Wow. So just delivering a trophy gets us 100 rep to Bryn. Ooh, that's kind of nice. To everybody? To everybody? Really? That is another one? Okay, well, we're gonna go visit those caves, but let's go visit these people first. I need to make some food. I'll buy a day-hailer stew, though we've kind of been eating a lot of them. That's okay. Actually, what's your price on grain? Pretty decent. Let's pick it up. We're gonna go visit our friend and get some from him as well, but for now, let's just buy him one. Alright, promises made, promises kept. I can't believe we got two of these so frequently together. Anything interesting? Tells me that I should be a farmer. That's where the real money is. Spice box, really. Here, we do have that raiding axe. For a lot cheaper than we'd find it in Bryn. I think it was like 1,200 if I remember correctly. Some of them were 14. What else? What else? Tier 3 medium protection. God, I would really like to have that 12 energy back. Falconer's gloves. Restorative Gamekeeper hat. It's actually not a bad hat at all. I also like this guy, but not enough to sell what I have. I actually think these are good prices for this stuff. It's because the trade favorability is so high. He doesn't have, like, a markup. He doesn't have anything for upgrades. So I think it'd be kind of foolish not to buy these things. The real question is do we want to pick this up? Well, I'll miss that 3% counter. And that block. And I will. Thing is 3 damage is, you know, it's kind of a lot of damage when it's in your offhand and you're not getting that full 3 damage. Same with the armor pen, the body part damage. I'll hold off. I think I'd rather have stuff. And we've got the money, so even the spice box is cheaper here. I want to say it's like $1,000 somewhere else back in Bryn. So why not? We'll buy those. I can't imagine you're gonna pay good money for this stuff though. Just because they're valuables. Jewelry is half. Actually, it's not that bad. Okay, let's see. That's 53. What are you gonna buy it for? I'm very skeptical of that. It doesn't seem right. It's the same. Okay. I'm gonna have you repair this then. You're not gonna have anything I really want either. Repair is at 100%. That's kind of nice. More snacks. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Well, lastly then, do we have any food? I like how they just kind of walk around and stuff. It's pretty cool. Some pretty fancy foods. I'll take this guy just because he has the immunity that I kind of want. We should be good. Not bad. Pretty happy with the upgrades we got for cheap. Alright, let's go. Might as well stop here and try to get some stuff. And then we'll hit those caves up. Alright. Yoink. It's free. I have to take it. I have to take it. Sorry, friend. Okay, well here we are at the mossy ledge. Let's hope it's not more rock eaters, but let's be honest, it probably is. It's always rock eaters. Fine, I'll fight you then. You're bled to death at least. It's always rock eaters. I have to deal with that ranged one. Nice crit. Getting that gross spitting things. Disgusting. Okay. So much of healing stuff, great. 2 days, 3 days, 5 days. Let's rest up a bit. We'll need it for these damn caves. Just hanging out with that dead guy, huh? Is that like a loaded crossbow he has? That's pretty cool. I just found a secret room. Where? I heard it. This must be it here. Nice. Let's go, let's go. Okay. Just gotta deal with you first then. Okay, that's really what I meant when I said deal with you. How did you stun me? For 2 turns. Like, you didn't knock me back into anything. What a piece of crap that guy is. I don't believe that he just hit me in the head that well. Not gonna lie. And now I'm much lower on the healing supplies than I wanted to be. But enough about that. Let's talk about secret room. Oh my. Come on. Okay. I was hoping to see cooler things. Not gonna particularly lie about that. Some of this isn't bad, though. Specifically, this ring is decent. It's magic, too, though, so, like, I don't really need it. Let's go and shove some... I mean, free stuff is free stuff. I'm never gonna complain about that. There was cooler free stuff to be had, that's all I'm saying. God, this is so cool looking. Alright, let's keep on doing our best to heal. This is our dead end. Okay. Try to keep it topped off there. Some bats. One of them was a bat. That's where there are multiple crawlers. Successive hit reduces all cooldowns by 1 turn and also grants 3% crit chance 5 turns for each ally. Okay. Alright, I'm on to you. This would be nice if that didn't happen. Alright. I think I already took my pain thing. Of course I did. Ran off, as they do. Alright, that was nice and clean. Why can't all the fights be just like that one? Here's my question for you. Why can't I have more of that? Corpse. I think the boss room is over there, so let's save it for now. Sure. Oh yeah. I remember you. We'll take that. Anytime they want to come to me, I guess. Very good, very good. Let's get that energy up. Not sure how I'm going to deal with that guy still, but... that energy back up. Pain back down. We are thirsty. Let's drink something. This blocks vision really well, actually. We got the bats, which is unfortunate. Where's he at? Got him. Son of a jerk. You're gonna come to me either way. Well, that was the best that's ever been, so I'll take it. Tier 2 of you will definitely take those. Not bad treasure, not bad treasure at all. I don't think I'm going to keep the shovel, but who knows, maybe we'll want it. Do want that. Absolutely do want these. Why, thank you. Definitely fix these things. Ooh, they're starting to get broken. Alright. On to the next cave, I suppose. Alright. The gnarly ash here. I already get the feeling it's going to be more rock eaters. That feels exactly like the last place. 19 gold, we'll take. Sets of bats, okay. Come here. They slipped right past me. Okay, we're gonna leave that stuff. We're gonna leave the rot blue. And we already searched those. And I think this is the boss room. Let's buff up all the way, since it's a coming. This acid is terrible. Ooh, that crit though felt real good. He's bleeding, he should be done. Not sure where you came from. We didn't pull that other one quite yet, so let's go ahead and slap that guy on my head. I think that's the last of it. Of course it is. Let's see, we are starting to get a little tired. Gonna run all the way over there. This actually lets him come much closer to me. Very, very good. Oh, that was good. Positioning was much better than before. And for our trouble, good money. Good money. Let's shove some of these guys in here. I don't want this, despite being a tier 3. It just doesn't do it for me emotionally. You, on the other hand. Should have figured. Okay, I'll take that. And then I am going to eat this guy. It's good just for the immunity. Try Try to get that immunity back up. Not bad. Alright, we might as well clear everything. Just get the most experience that we can. These guys are good experience. 107 for the Rock Hunter. I mean, it's not bad. We're almost level 11. That feels pretty good. This dead guy over here. It's okay. That's it. Just 2 bats guarding a dead guy. Well, that's something. But that was... Oh, okay, never mind. That was the cave. Alright, let's get back to camp. I'm over this place. Okay, well, here we are back at camp. I did drop a bunch of things off, and we're doing pretty good for ourselves. We got lots of stuff going on here. Lots of loot stuff. On the way back, I gave her like $100 to go hunting. She's like, okay. So she gave me all this stuff in return. I did not kill a bison. Anyone's wondering. That's not what happened. But I did get the parts for him. I don't know what to do with this stuff. Supposedly somebody will want to buy it, but I feel like it's going to go bad first. Probably a lot of these things will. In fact, can we just salt some of this? Yeah. Okay, that's probably a decent idea. So I'm definitely going to want to eat it, but I don't think I'm going to get very far like that. So let's take these. We can use them for later then. And as for this stomach, I'm not really sure. We got some time. For now, we'll stick you in there. And I think pretty much on Osberg, it's been a good time. We did lots of things, cleared lots of stuff. There's no bosses to collect from these caves, which is really annoying, but that's okay. We're going to go down to Manshire next. Do the troll as soon as we can, which we just aren't able to yet. But when we can, we will. Until then, we'll just do some contracts. And we're not too far from level 11, but I'm thinking level 12, give or take, and we should probably be doing the troll, which isn't bad. I think we could do it right now. We just don't have it opened yet. I want to thank everyone for coming by and being part of this. Thank you for everyone who takes time to leave comments and say hi to me. It really does mean the world to me when you guys just say a friendly hello or give me a nice in-depth question or whatever it might be. So thank you so much. Also, a special thank you to the channel members who get less at the end of every episode as a special thank you, and they get to watch each episode early. So we have our friends Trouble, Magnus the Pious, Ozak, Confined Poet, Aussie Pagan, Alec, Mark, Red the Reckless, Lavender S, Not Me, James O, Rabel, Main Account Espen B, Blast X, Jack SMD, Weru, Nubs Plays, Jacob A, Boris B, Andrezu, Pete M, Joe J, Fat Larry, Alice Otter, Legato Blue Summers, Diego Fokker, Benny Pizza, Lord Caesar, Sexon, Zamnuk, which might be the last name, I'm sorry, That One Guy, Andrea N, Defear the Reaper, Cookie Legend, Twisted Soldier, Jesus L, Socially Awkward Gamer, Stina, Victor M, and Alex S. Thank you guys so much for your support. It really does mean the world to me. But even if you're not a supporter in that fashion, you're not a channel member, you still support me, and I still appreciate you. So please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.